You up there?
Say it again.
I was talking to my grandson. Sorry.
Hold on one second. What'd you say?
I said I was talking to my grandson. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No sweat. On mute, on mute. We about to get started.
Whatever man's soul shall he reap. And my people was sold like some fucking raw meat. What you thought that I would let that slide? You owe me. And I want your ass in chains, cracker get below me. Same to the Arabs, the Africans, Chinese, and Jewish men. Not cause of your skin, but you played a hand in my demise. Got rich off our lives, and filled the world with lies. You preyed on the feeble minds, now you gotta pay the price. And you gon' pay with your life, because your forefathers gone. Make amends with your sins, it's gon' get worse if you don't. Woe to the wicked who think that this shit is all just a joke. Pray for my bruise up in Cali, cause it's up in smoke. Stole our identity, then you kept it all hidden. We didn't deserve the way you was dealing with us so differently. Didn't we have identity? Damn it, that's just a memory. But now we bout to double the ante through our divinity. Taking too many days off, I'm on the move, trying to save y'all. Woke up to the news, it's a blaze. Wishing death to fake Jews like I'm Adolf. And I'm screaming more fire, more fire. Keep more fire, more fire. More fire, more fire. More fire, more fire. More fire, more fire, all praise to the most higher. In the name of the most Messiah, I speak the truth, I ain't no liar. I can tell you a hope by your sweet words, and I don't like it. True bitter, and it better bust like Ventura, I'm on fire. I know, I sound like I'm losing it. I play to win, I'm nothing like these losing kids that rap about gangster shit. They know they never did. I keep it real, more authentic than average. I grew up with savages, been around the green where the cabbage is, but I never met a real nigga that's legit. Cause a real nigga tell it how it really is. The hero.
Drive were not playing tricks on you. NASA confirming at least 65 fireballs were seen across Florida skies just after
Fire, more fire. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of one West, no contest. We the best to the niggas who's living, trying to contend with stress. Going through the test, no access. Cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross talk through the crosswalk or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood. Now my niggas delirious, put a gun in my face. All because of my race, click, boom, flash. Put some skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father. Give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauder. This fucking taking our daughters, nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up. We ain't got time to be playing, it's all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. Try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa,
Get
whoa, to
Ecclesiastes
America. Whoa,
6
whoa,
Ecclesiastes
to America.
6 and 13.
Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of the dance vibe. Doing my blank shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it past your last line. But it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn it, nigga fire. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Devil missiles high. See him from the parking lot. Heaven finna roll out. Devils finna fall out. All our warfare nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit wasn't gonna turn around. Pride never learns. This motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told them to breach. All of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on the trees. All of you nations
And
fell down
you
to your
actually
knees. Remember them
swing,
ships. They brought us fleets.
start at
Fuck
one.
the Apollo. Bring them the heat.
So hold both
Whoa,
of them.
whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, whoa,
to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is going to destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You got to put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is going to bring judgment on this earth.
Ah, man, I love that video. And I love Commander Junior Honda. Speaking that he did, he brought it. You understand? Like he always do. And he was absolutely correct. You absolutely seen what the prophets have been prophesying about since 1969. The destruction of this empire that has been doing nothing but oppressing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians all day long. You understand? And we live on Clubhouse too. So if y'all would have tuned in, you understand, or if anybody have any questions or comments on the Clubhouse, of course, you know what I'm saying, they know how to operate that. They'll just unmute themselves. But you know what I mean? It's going down. Another episode of Sharper Sword Radio, and we up in this bitch. You feel me? And like I said, we got a couple of articles. Ain't gonna be too long today. Went down to KC yesterday. Had a glorious camp with them brothers down there. You understand? Let me see what else I want to bring out. Hey, the next upcoming food drive. I gotta get the dates, but they coming. All right, they are coming. We got some more food to give away. All right, to the Lord's chosen people. Commander Junior Hanna did not do like the Christians in the church that turned around and stopped all of the few little programs that, you know, like feeding them, you know, the people. They stopped those. All of them in this area has stopped. The only reason they started back was because Commander Junior Hanna did not. We were the only food distribution center at that time that did not stop feeding the people, and everyone else did. And then they picked theirs right back up, you know, because they said, hey, these guys obviously are not scared of catching the goddamn cold. So they out there. And so guess what? We still out here. All right. So I'm going to get those dates for you. Make sure y'all tuning in to class. Let me check, make sure ain't nobody on the Clubhouse. All right. We on there though. We'll get some people in a minute. And if you're on Facebook, got any comments, you can drop them in the comments section. Got any questions? We'll get to your questions. All right. Well, with that, go ahead. Let's get that first article, Abba. Because now the title, of course, is about a white judge that illegally arrested young black children. I'm talking about 5 years old. You're going to see how the people that rule over us, man, are extremely cruel and vicious animals. You can't even consider them like what they say, real people, human beings. Like they are animals, man. Especially when it comes to you. Now they're not like that when it comes to everyone else. You know, they tread lightly on how they deal with other people. You know, but when it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, it's no holds barred. They don't give a damn about the consequences. They don't care about their actions. They don't give a damn about nothing. But first, we're going to go into how serving other gods, how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are only supposed to serve our God, and that's the God of this Bible, right? That's the Most High. And when you do serve other gods, you have stories like this. You understand? And I'm going to break it down to you. Go ahead, Abon. Give me that first article.
Judge illegally jailed black children using...
the first article. That's the third one. Give me the first one with the sisters.
Woman assaults her husband. I got 3.
3, right. The first article.
Woman finds husband at another woman's home, lures him out and assaults him.
Did what?
Lures him out and assaults him.
Now, and this is why I say when you serve another God, right? These are the things that you will do. Okay? And I'm gonna drop that scripture on you as well. Give me that scripture that I had you hold in Exodus.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So right there, the Lord, he said, I'm the Lord thy God, meaning I'm your God, not everyone's. And that's a lie in the Christian church. You understand that the Most High, the God, is everyone's God. He's not. And he has said it over and over and over again. Thousands of scriptures that says that he's only one nation of people's God. And that's the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
So he only delivered one people. He's explaining who he delivered, who God he is. You understand? What people actually belongs to him. And there's no record of anyone else being delivered from Egypt, you understand, by the hands of God. And it's only one nation of people, and that's the Israelites. Keep going.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So he said what?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
He shall have no other gods before him. Now go back to the article. Now, what you turn around and what you doing is, this sister here caught up man, and this is not the first story like this. There was a sister that just recently last month shot her man and her child that she had by the man, murdered him and left the baby in critical condition. The man had the baby in his arms, and she was so upset and so jealous because he had another woman. She shot him and murdered him and almost murdered the baby. She really was trying to murder both of them. She probably was sad that she had a child with this man that had another woman. And so she decided to murder him and almost murdered the baby too. There was another murder just, I want to say about 2 weeks ago. There's another sister that caught her man with another woman and she murdered him. And now this sister is lured her man. I see. That's what's going to end up happening when you'll end up going to prison all because you can't control yourself. Then the biggest thing is that you don't know and understand that your man can have another you. It's not unlawful. And then, I mean, goddamn, you tried to kill him. I'm sure that's the reason why he's with someone else.
Right.
Goddamn, you'll probably be an animal over your man every day. I was just watching, what's that show? Divorce Court. Sister in her man phone, checking his text, checking the name. He has a business, and the man put customer of his business. That's how he titled the you know what I'm saying, the contact. Instead of putting, Keisha, customer or whatever, he just put customer down there. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he's doing is having a conversation, trying to make a sale. But this woman said he has to be cheating with her because it's too friendly. I mean, goddamn, you want to make the sale? I mean, he ain't saying nothing like, damn, girl, you think it's a mom. Man, you fine as hell. I would love to sell you this product.
Right.
The man, he's just having a decent little conversation trying to get the sale. Then it was another incident. To where his ex purchased from him, and he didn't tell her that his ex bought anything. But he said just to keep down confusion because he knew she was going to act a fool. So he didn't tell her that my ex is buying products from us. You understand? He has to be sleeping with her. He's like, why does he have to be sleeping with her? We sold her some shoes. He said he didn't give it to her for free. She bought them. You understand? The judge even picked up on that and said, it's not like he gave this woman the product. She paid for it. He said it'd be a big difference. I don't believe you. And I didn't believe it either. But she's policing her man. She doesn't want him to go out with his friends because they're no good. But then her and her friends can hang out all week long. It's just ridiculous, man. You know, and that's the thing with a lot of sisters is that they want control and power. That's what's going on in most households. You understand? Is there is this fight for power and control. You understand? When the Lord already said who's in charge of who. And that man is in charge of you. And there's so many brothers that fall victim to their woman, just get weak, just can't stand up to her. The woman will tell him, you need to put your foot down. You the one that's acting a damn fool. You really want me to put my foot down on you? No, you don't. You understand? But at the same time, sisters don't want no weak woman.
Right.
I mean, no weak man.
Right.
You understand? You can't be no weak man over no, especially no Judite. You understand? You got to put your foot down. And I ain't talking about on top of her head, okay? Don't put them size 10s and 11s and 12s on top of her head, okay? But you know what I'm saying. You got to be firm, okay? You have to correct your woman, man. She acts fool, you got to correct it. Simple as that, all right? And these sisters that's out here in the world that's serving other gods, this is what they doing. They're assaulting, they're murdering. You understand? They murdering a man all because he has another woman, you know? For whatever the reason is that he has one, because you ain't doing it for him no more, because he saw somebody else look better than you, whatever the case may be, whatever the reason is that he chose another woman, you turn around. The only thing that you could think to do is to assault him. Lure the man outside to assault him. That is a whole crime. You are a whole criminal. And then the first thing that they love to do is blame it on their feelings and how they feel. I'm sure your man feel like slapping the hell out of you most of the time. I can't even say some of the time. No, most of the times when you're acting a fool. But he can't just go off of his feelings.
Right.
But you get to bust his windows because of how you feel. You get to flatten his tires because of how you feel. You get to lure him out the house and assault the man, stab him, beat him up, whatever the hell you want to do to him. And he's just supposed to sit there and take it. He's supposed to be a man about that. He can't act on how he feel.
Right.
But this woman can be a whole criminal. This was premeditated. This was a premeditated assault, an attack on this man. All because he has another woman. And if you were in the truth, if you were not a Christian, if you did not believe that a man is only supposed to have one woman, you wouldn't act like this. You wouldn't turn around and be a criminal and now you're finna go to jail because you assaulted the man. You know what I'm saying? You assaulted your damn man. Somebody saw it. They're going to turn around and call the police, and now here you are getting hauled off to jail because you attacked your man. When, guess what? That's something that you sisters are just going to have to deal with. You're just going to have to deal with it. It would be better to do that than what you do, which is go find you another man, which you're going to leave him too when you find out he got other women.
Right.
You're going to leave him too. Soon as you find out he got other, I don't want no man that got no other woman. Well, be by yourself. Be by yourself. Because guess what? I done heard so many brothers that say, you know what? This is why I don't want one, because of how they acted. You know? I talked to too many brothers like that. They out here single. That's something I ain't heard in a while about no damn man being single.
Right.
You understand? Every man I know got more than one woman. In the truth and out of the truth. In the world. Brothers in the world ain't dealing with just one woman. So this sister here assaulted her man. Read the article, huh?
39-year-old Nisha Williams is free on a $5,000 bond after she locked her husband, Medicus Smith, out of the marital home, then later located him at the home of Brittany Summerall.
Now, hold on. Now, you locked him at where you think he's supposed to go? He's not supposed to go to his other woman's house? After you locked him out the house? Come on now. Where did you think he was going? You understand? Instead of you turning around and treating that man with some sugar and some spice and everything nice, you go and be a monster to him. You're going to be a monster and say, oh, okay, so you want that bitch and you can have her. And lock him out the house. That's evil. Keep reading.
where she left a note on his vehicle in the driveway and waited. Once he came outside to read the note, she ran up to him and punched and stabbed him in the eye socket
Oh my God!
with her keys.
Come on, man. She was really trying to hurt this brother. You want to blind? You want to make him blind? You stabbed the man in the eye. Come on. That's a Bushwick Bill thing, isn't it?
Kind
Didn't
of.
Bushwick Bill wife stab him in his eye?
She shot him in the eye.
Yeah, shot him in the eye. Yeah. He said in the song, he shot me in the eye. I would have shot you in the body.
Right.
You understand? Bushwick Bill say, damn, you done blew my eye out of sight. I would have at least shot you in the leg or something. That's what he said. God damn. But this woman, she was trying to murder this man. She was trying to kill him. She was trying to hurt him so bad to where she stabbed him in the eyes with her keys. Come on, man. All because he has another woman. Come on, give it to me.
Causing him to be transported to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
The note read, Medicus, ha ha ha. Hope you had fun at Brittany's house.
What, Dorado?
Ha ha ha. Hope you had fun at Brittany's house.
Hope you had fun at Brittany's house. She knows that he has another woman. Hey, ain't that what Tony Braxton said? Just be a man about it.
Right.
He's a man about it. He told you, okay, well, I'm finna go over to Brittany's house since you done locked me out. Since you no longer want me here, I'm going to go see Brittany. That's what he said. And then when you get to Brittany's house, now you want to turn around and punch him and stab him.
Right.
In the eye and not the body. You understand? Like Bushwick Bill said. Come on, keep reading.
Told you I am a smart bee, not dumb.
I told you I'm a smart bitch. No, you are a dumb bitch. You are exactly what you said you are, a dumb bitch. You're not smart. Because if you was smart about this, you would have turned around and said, well, baby, let's talk about this. I want to see you. Where you at? You have time for me. Not lock him out.
Right.
Not put a note on the court. Not sit and wait. You understand? She waiting for this. She waiting for him. That's premeditated. She premeditated her attack on her own husband. What kind of sense do that make to turn around and try to murder the man that you married to? Like, that is stupid. I mean, you're not supposed to be trying to murder or attack or assault anyone for that matter. You understand? You're not supposed to assault, attack, and murder innocent people, period. But this is your husband, though. This is your man. And you leave a note that says, I'm a smart bitch. Smart bitches don't go to prison for stabbing their man.
Right.
You understand? You stupid. What did what's her name? The rapper chick Nicki Minaj said, you a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. Yes, you a stupid hoe. You a stupid bitch. You a dumb bitch, like what she just said. Read it again. She said what?
Told you that I'm a smart bitch.
I told you I'm a smart bitch, not
dumb.
Not a dumb bitch. Yes, you are. You understand? Yes, you are. You just stabbed your man. You just did a whole, you're a criminal.
Right.
You are a criminal now. And, I'm pretty sure he's going to prosecute. You understand? I'm pretty sure that brother's going to press them charges. And I think that's in every state. Certain states pick up charges on their own. Even if the person does not. Certain charges the state is not going to let slide. You understand? Certain things that you do. They say, you know what? No. Okay, they don't want to come to court and testify. We're going to pick it up and we're going to prosecute you for you doing this in the state of, you understand, Missouri, state of Illinois, whatever state you in. The state will pick up the crime, the charges, and take you to court and charge you according to what you have done. So he don't even have to press charges. He don't even have to. But if he does, they're going to stick. Only thing she can do is just take a plea.
God.
That's it. What is there some more on that? Some more on that note?
Oh yeah, she said, "Let the games begin."
Let the game be. And
Wifey.
wait, one second. And then you claim to be smart. You claim to be smart when, guess what? Everybody knows what that kind of stuff means. You're going to turn around and start terrorizing the man. Every time you saw him, you was going to assault him some type of way. You was going to eventually do something to his vehicle to where he couldn't get around, to where he had to turn around and now buy 4 new tires because you didn't flatten them all. Turn around and have to go to what's that, AutoZone, and buy some primer because you keyed up the whole damn car. And now you got to prime the sides and the doors and the hood because you wrote wifey and Brittany and let the games begin all over the car. You understand? I told you I'm a smart bitch and not a dumb bitch. You was going to eventually write that on his car. You was eventually going to show up at his job and show the whole job how you're a smart bitch and not a dumb bitch to bring all of your problems to this man's place of business and get him fired. You understand? You was going to do all of that. She was going to do all of that. She said, what did she say?
She said she is a.
Read it. Read what she said. That last part. That last sentence. What did she say?
Just 1 second.
The last sentence on that note. What did it say?
Bunch of pop-ups. It says, "Let the games begin."
She said, "Let the games begin," man. Proving that she's not smart at all. If she was smart, you understand, then she would do this. Give me what's that? 1 second. Gentleman Hyman, bubbly. Oh my God, he kills me with that. Bubbly. Let me see. Every wise woman. Give me that in 1 second. Proverbs 14:1. If she was truly smart, like what she claims, she says she a smart bitch, not a dumb bitch. Let's see what the Lord said a smart and a wise woman is. You understand? Versus a dumb one. Let's see what the Bible says about that. Read.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
Whoa, slow it down. Every wise woman buildeth her house. And who is her house is a metaphor, right? We know sisters know how to decorate. They could take and get a lovely damn living room, a couch set, the couch, the comforter, the goddamn chair, the table, and the coffee tables, and lamps, and shades, and blinds, and we know the sister can decorate her ass on, right? It's just something about sisters. They got an eye for that stuff too. Brothers know how to do it too, but we talking about the women right now. You understand? Brothers know how to build houses and hang the drywall and do all that, right? But we talking about the sisters. This ain't talking about how she take and decorate the kitchen. Remember when the red was popping?
Right.
Red everything. Red pots, red microwave, red spoons, and then it look good too. All of it would look good. Whatever you put in your kitchen, how you decorate it. You understand? It ain't talking about that. How you take and go get a comforter set. Boy, them sisters know how to pick them comforter sets out. They pick some good ones. They be comfortable. Them comforter sets be comfortable. Whole set. Sheet, the top sheet, the fitted sheet. You know what I'm saying? The damn comforter, the pillowcases, the pillows. They turn around and Mattress Giant, that bad boy. Ooh, only a Mattress Giant. Get in that bed, lay down, and go to sleep. But it ain't talking about that. It's talking about her husband. That's her house.
That's right.
That's her house. In this context, like I said, this is a metaphor. This is not talking about the actual house, the decorating of the house, the pictures on the wall. You understand? Stuff like that. It's not talking about that. This is talking about her man, a wise woman. She said she was a smart bitch, right? This is what the Lord said about smart bitches. They would do what about her?
Build her house.
You build is her house. Right? But keep reading.
But the foolish plucketh it down
But
with her
The
hand.
foolish woman, what did she say? She was not a dumb bitch.
Right.
The Lord said a dumb bitch will pluck her house down with her own hands. You turn your man apart. In this case, she tore his eye out of his socket. Goddamn, stabbed the man in his eye with her keys. Punched him in his face, beat the man up, and stabbed him in the eye. Most men ain't trying to fight they damn woman, and they know that. But then because you can't control yourself, because you're an animal, because you're a Christian, because you serve other gods, you believe in your mind that he's not supposed to be with you. With anyone else, just be with you. And that's what you want because you're extremely selfish, man.
Right.
Those sisters in the Bible that dealt with a man having more than one woman, they didn't do this kind of stuff. Not to say they didn't never give a man no problems now, because I mean, one sister, what one sister you know ain't no problem? Why people always the new thing now is, well, most wives has always come with problems. Every goddamn woman come with problems. Have you not seen them lately? You got to deal with all of their past trauma. You got to deal with all of the past failed relationships. You got to deal with everything that come with this woman. She has been destroyed here in America. And she don't come as a piece of cake with, you know what I'm saying, with no problems. She just easy going and this and that, man. They all got problems. Damn near all of them bipolar and schizophrenic, got mental issues, on drugs, been molested, been neglected. Everything has happened to our sisters here. They got problems. They got problems. It's going to take a real strong brother to help fix them.
That's right.
That won't get towed down as she's turning you down. You understand? You got to learn how to deal with that. And I suggest you brothers that's in the world come in here and learn how to, and then go to Hebrew Academy and learn how to defend yourself in your eyes. So
Right.
she won't turn around and you won't let her stab you in your face. God damn. You come here, we got something for that too. You ain't got to take all of the moves and beat the hell out of her with them now. You ain't got to do that. Because Hebrew Academy, you learn how to defend yourself to the fullest in here. So you don't have to use all the moves on her. But we got some cold blocking skills. And that could have helped this brother in that case. You understand? So he should have been in the ISUPK. You understand? Now he needs to lay off of her house and Brittany's house for a little bit to come to class. And he could have learned how to fix his woman. Oh, well, the other one in this case is okay. She's not given the problems. He'd learn how to fix his woman, and he'd learn how to block and protect his damn eye, and she wouldn't have stabbed him in the eye. We learn how to take a knife from somebody in the ISPK. You can learn that in here. That's what Hebrew Academy is for. You understand? If someone is trying to kill you, guess what? You will know what right move to defend yourself. Gun. You can learn how to take a gun from someone in here. We ain't scared of knives, guns, bats, sticks. You understand? A big mouth, a woman just causing problems. None of that. None at all. So the Lord said a wise woman knows how to build her house. She builds her man up. She makes him strong. So guess what? So he can protect her. She's the weaker vessel, and you definitely want him roaring lion strong. That's what you want him to be. In case something was to happen to you in that house, then he'll be able to defend you. That brother would not mind. You want to give him every reason to not doubt 1 second. If he had to risk his life to save you, you would want that man to go all the way, but not tear him down and make him weak. That's a foolish woman. What she could, a dumb bitch. That's a dumb bitch according to her. That's in the scriptures. To where, guess what? You're supposed to treat your man right. If you are smart, you will do that. Not tear him down. All right, give me some more on the article. Or is that it? That's it. Okay, come on, go to the next one.
Mom carrying Bible wanted to baptize other kids in canal where 2 daughters were found dead.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And black people that follow this nonsense called Christianity, look at what we are doing to the kids. Look at what this black woman did. She turned around and read a little bit, and I'm going to have you go to the scripture.
She roamed the streets of her neighborhood with a Bible, to some seemingly popping up out of nowhere.
What happened? What popped up out of nowhere?
To seemingly popping up out of nowhere.
So she would just be walking around with the Bible in her hand, right?
Right.
Professing and claiming white Jesus, Christianity, right? God loves everybody. I know a sister that does that here in St. Louis. Is some brothers I grew up with, their aunt, and she does that now. The sister claimed that Jesus saved her life, and she is running around the streets of St. Louis spreading the gospel, going around telling any and everybody about Jesus, and she's inviting them to her church, right? And it is ridiculous. And she loves Christianity. She loves that foolishness, those lies, right? But keep on.
Eager to evangelize the masses, Tanessa Hogan, 36, was spotted Monday in the deep brown water of a canal in Lauderhill, asking if she could baptize a neighbor's children.
So she turned around and asked these people, could she baptize their children? Now she was walking around the neighborhood, right? This is a black woman, right, in a Christian church. And she goes around, she asks them, can she baptize these kids? Go ahead.
Hogan is considered a person of interest in the deaths of her own 2 little girls.
Now, what is she? She is the one that they're looking at in the death of her own 2 children. Because her own 2 children come up missing and dead, you understand, behind this Christian. This is what happens when you serve other gods. Read a little more.
Destiny 9 and Deja 7. Neighbor Cheryl Robinson described Hogan as having a cult-like personality.
Yeah, the what?
Cult-like personality.
Christianity is a cult. Christianity is a cult. Christianity is a cult. The Christian church is the house of Satan.
That's right.
Satan worship. You're not worshiping the Lord in there. You're not worshiping Jesus in there. You're serving white Jesus.
That's right.
And look at what black people will do when they turn around and serve a white God. Keep reading.
Other neighbors said they frequently saw Hogan in and around the canal.
They saw this woman around the canal where these girls ended up dead at, where her very own daughters ended up dead at. This woman had a cold demon on her. Like most of our people, man, that's not in this truth, that cannot get control of themselves, that do not turn around and learn how to be a righteous man or a righteous woman. Keep going.
At a news conference on Wednesday, police released photos of Hogan and her daughters. Police confirmed to the South Florida Sun Sentinel that Hogan was the same woman whose behavior was so alarming that she was detained by officers and taken away in an ambulance Tuesday, about 4 hours after Destiny was found in the canal.
Okay, so her behavior was telling everything that they needed to know. Once they found the dead children. Keep going.
Police don't know what time either child went into the water. They were found dead 9 hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
2 women called for help upon seeing the little girls. The women panicked and out of breath and separate calls told 911 dispatchers they saw the bodies floating.
Man, just think about what these women are feeling. They out of breath. They see 2 dead, innocent little babies, man. A 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. The other one 7?
Kind.
A 9-year-old and a 7-year-old baby. You understand? Like, just imagine the trauma that these 2 women had witnessed these dead babies in the damn water. Dead in the water. All because of their Christian cult-like mother. Keep reading.
The girl was just floating in the water, one told the dispatcher. I never saw a body like this.
Keep going.
According to neighbors, Hogan was swimming in the canal Monday. Several neighbors said they had seen her with a Bible near the canal.
So she got the Bible with her. She got the Bible out, swimming in the canal. The very canal where her 2 daughters was found. And then guess what she tried to go do? She tried to go and ask neighbors could she baptize her children. That's what she did. She so-called claimed that she was baptizing her children in the canal. And she did not realize that they had slipped away. That's what she claimed. This was out of her own mouth. Is that I didn't feel them slip away. Did you call for help once you noticed they slipped away? You did not go back to the house with them. They were not swimming in the canal with you. The people see you swimming with the goddamn Bible in your hand. No sign of your 2 children. Give me this scripture real quick. Give me John 8:44. We'll show you what Christ said about you Christians. About you Christians that follow white Jesus. I'm going to show you what Christ said about you. Give it to me out.
John chapter 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Ye are of your father the devil. You understand? When you serve white Jesus, when you are a Christian, because that's who the devil is.
Right.
Christ wasn't talking about the guy that everyone says is the devil that lives under the ground. Christ ain't talking about him. Christ ain't stupid like you. Christ knows what's in these scriptures. Christ knows that the devil is a man. And that man is the so-called white man. And Christ said that ye are of your father the devil. Keep going.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
The lust of your father ye will do. The white man, who's been the greatest murderer of black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people? And why do you think you're now murdering black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people? In the name of Christianity. Walking around all day popping up on people from out of nowhere with the Bible in your hand talking about Jesus saves. White Jesus obviously didn't save those 2 precious little children from the hands of this murderer. So I guess Christianity don't work after all. Jesus didn't take the wheel or your damn feet to walk them to the canal or to walk them away from the canal to where you did not murder them. Keep going.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning. This is talking about that spirit of Cain that the so-called white man has. All day long, he has that same murderous spirit. And when you take it on and walk around and people see and say, hey, she has cult-like behavior. The Christian church is the biggest cult in the damn world.
That's right.
The biggest cult in the world with all of the lies, all of the whores, all of the homos, all of the lesbos. Guess what? That is the biggest whorehouse ever. That's not the house of God. That's not the house of prayer. The Christian church is not the house where God resides at. Look at all of the filth that goes on in that place. How can such a righteous God reside in such a nasty place like the Christian church? Why would he even want to reside there? As filthy as you are. All of the different things that you do in that place. The pastor molesting all of the kids. You think that's the house of God? The pastor sleeping with other men's wives. You think that's the house of God? The pastor sleeping with other men in the church. And you think that's the house of God?
Right.
Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? No, you're just a Christian. That says it all. You ain't crazy. You're a Christian. And that says it all. You worse than crazy. You're a Christian. Keep reading now.
And abode not in the truth.
And guess what? He did not abode in the truth. And guess what? Neither do you. You're not in the truth either. You're breaking every law of the Most High, but claim that you're so blessed and highly favored with your nasty ass, with your murderous ass. This woman murdered her children in the name of Christianity, and then tried to murder some other people's kids. Thank God they weren't stupid enough to give this woman her children, so they could turn around and not have their children either. Bad enough 2 innocent little girls, 9 and 7, come up dead behind this monster, man. Christianity makes black women and black men nothing but monsters and gay and lesbian and Jesus freaks.
Right.
That's all Christianity makes you, man. Don't make you right. Nothing that they do in the Christian church is right. Keep reading.
Because there is no truth in him.
And there's no truth in him. There's no truth in the devil. No truth in the white man. And because you follow him, guess what? There's no truth in you either. So what Christ is saying. You're of your father the devil. And after the lust of your father you will do. You're going to do the exact same things that he does. This is why those women stabbed their that woman stabbed her man in the eye. This is why she said, let the games begin, because she's a Christian too. She's a believer in Jesus Christ as well, just as well as this Jesus freak here. Keep going.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
When he turn around and lie and say that he is Christ, that picture that that our great grandmothers and stuff like that got back in the 60s, 70s of white Jesus, that's the lie he spoke of, because he said he's Jesus Christ. Give you a picture of a white man and he says that he is Christ. Go through the Bible and he says that he's the Egyptians. Every damn movie or cartoon or whatever about the Bible, you're going to look at it and everybody in it is going to be white. all the way from Moses, Adam, Eve. Let's start there. You understand? The first two people in the truth, Adam and Eve. He says that he's them. They got pictures where it's a white man, white woman, two white people and a snake dropping down with an apple in his mouth coming out of a tree. You understand? Which that never happened. Moses, as he got stabbed in the sea, pardon it, it's a white man. The Egyptians that ran through the water, the water as it split, and it turned around and got swallowed up, they white. The disciples, you understand, of Christ, they white. Everybody is white. So when he speaketh of a lie, he speaketh of his own. He put himself in the lie. You understand? And you think the devil is someone that lives under the ground? No, the picture that we got of white Jesus, he wasn't red. Because if the devil is red, then the picture of Jesus will be red, just like the devil, if that's the one that made the lie. If it was the red man that made the lie, the Egyptians would be red. Moses would be red.
Right.
The disciples, the apostles, everybody would be red. But they're not. They're white. Because that's who the devil is. The so-called white man and all of his descendants. Not the person, the ghost who you've never had an encounter with. No one has ever had an encounter with anyone that lives under the ground that's red and has horns sticking up out of his head. But we've been pulled over by police. You stood before a white judge. You've got fired on a job with a white boss. Oh yeah, you've had the cops called on you by a white neighbor. You have white people just pulling citizens arrests on black people. You remember what that was all about? I remember hearing about someone do a citizen. Well, if you don't get your citizen ass out of my face, you got Karens all over the place attacking black people everywhere. Everywhere. Black people can't even barbecue without Karen coming and saying, what are you doing here? OMG. Can't even sell bottled waters without Karen. Come on, what are you doing here? You can't even go to a restaurant without Karen saying, what are you doing here? It was a comedian that was sitting in his car in the garage in the complex where he lived at, editing his videos in his car. He couldn't even sit in his vehicle to himself and edit his videos. Karen had to walk up on him and say, what in the hell are you doing sitting in your car? Do you live here? Like, who do these people think they are? They are the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
And you better know this and stop having some hope for these people, thinking that you ever going to change them. Thinking that you're ever going to have a white friend. You don't. Thinking that white people are ever going to love you. They won't. Stop thinking that. And you better join your people. You better get in the ISUPK.
That's right.
Where you'll be safe from that. You stay in the world and have all the white friends you want. Do what you do. Do what you do. But the Lord is not with you. You can go to the Christian church and spread the love of Jesus all over the planet Earth if that's what you want. But the Lord is not with you. Give me the next article out. It's ridiculous how.
You got a little more on that one.
Oh, you got something else? Go ahead, drop.
Another neighbor who didn't want to be identified said she filmed Hogan as she was detained by police. Mm-hmm. In the video, Hogan is wearing colorful leggings or bodysuit with a black top. Her arms are behind her and appear to be handcuffed. The neighbor said she could hear Hogan shouting Bible passages and saying such things as, I am God and I am the devil.
Good night. Phone on mute for me. On the clubhouse.
So like she say, I am God and I am the devil.
She said she God and the devil.
Damn right.
Good night, come on. She God and the devil. And guess what? That's actually that's Christianity all day long. Yeah. Because that's what they refer to. So soon as they get mad at God, they switch up and claim it's the devil. Soon as they mad at the devil, they switch up and claim it's God.
Salaki.
Yeah, go ahead.
What the sister say? I'm wicked on my best day.
Wicked on her best day. Yeah, God. Who said that? What sister was that?
That sister at camp on the east side.
Yeah, God. This sister said, I'm wicked on my best day. That's Christianity.
Man.
That's the spirit of Christianity all day long. To be as wicked and evil and nasty as you can be on your best day, not your worst day. Not your worst day. On your best day, though. You got that right. I remember that now. Good night. Come on, give me that next article.
Judge illegally jailed black children using fake law.
Now this right here is terrible, man. And you're gonna find out what age children she did this to. You understand? To show, and we got precepts to prove everything that has been going on with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are God's chosen people. No other people on the planet fit the curses, the things that would happen if we disobeyed our God. And look at where we at. Everybody else has a land that they can go back to and call it their own. We do not have one. You understand? We are just stuck here in hell. Okay? We cannot turn around and get on a plane like what the other nations of people do.
Right.
They come here, they visit, they make a business, they go back home if they feel like it. They go to where they're from. We don't even know where the hell we from. We think we from Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, Philly. This is where we think we from. We really think that this is our home. When in the Bible says that this is not your place of rest. What the hell are you getting comfortable here for? And then they're not even giving you reasons to get comfortable. Look at what these people have been doing to us. And they haven't stopped, took a break. You know what I'm saying? Or this is what they used to do back in slavery. They're still doing it.
Right.
They're still doing it. And she illegally locked up black children. Go get the article. We're going to find out what age these children were. You understand that this devil was having arrested. Go ahead.
A Tennessee judge illegally jailed children at a rate nearly 10 times higher than the state average.
The state average, man. She was locking up more kids, more little kids than the damn state average of all the adults that's out committing crimes all over the state of Tennessee. Right? All over the state. What did it say, 80% higher?
10 times higher than the state average.
It's like 10 times higher than the state average. She was locking up children. I can't wait until you drop that bomb and we read what age these children were. Keep going.
Even when there was no crime committed.
Even when what?
There was no crime committed.
Even when there was no crime committed. Guess where these children went? Jail. Keep going out.
Judge Donna Scott Davenport instituted a policy that all children charged with crimes be processed at the detention center.
Keep going.
In 2016, 11 black elementary school children were detained.
What grade was they in? What did it say?
It says in 2016, 11 black elementary school children.
Elementary school children. They getting close to it. Keep going.
Were detained or locked up after allegedly witnessing a fight between a 5 and 6 year old.
Between a what?
5 and 6 year old.
Between a 5 and a 6 year old. 5 and 6 year olds fight over toys.
Right.
They do it. It's not unusual.
Right.
My goddamn 5 and 6 year old, I had to get on their head for fighting over their toys. This one won't share with this one. This one has my toy. This one has their toy. They threw my toy across the floor. They fight over a 5 and a 6 year old. This woman is an animal. This woman is an animal, man. And I can't wait until they read what she charged them with. Keep reading now.
The supposed infraction was criminal responsibility for conduct of another.
Do you hear that?
A fake law.
Read it again.
The supposed infraction was criminal responsibility for conduct of another.
And you say the ISUPK is wrong for calling these people the devil that the Bible speaks of? The word devil means liar. That law that she put in place was not even a law. And so did she tell the truth? Or are we wrong for saying she's the devil? Or are we spot on? Did we hit the nail on the head? Did we hit the bullseye? I believe so. I believe so, Bon.
Kind.
I believe we did. Because you know some sharpshooters in the ISPK. You see they at the range every damn day.
Right.
You understand? At the range every day. You understand? Being prepared to defend this nation. Put your phone on silent now.
It's on silent.
Ready? Oh, dear.
Keep doing. I gotta go into the settings.
God,
Or something.
no sweat. You turn around and they're at the range every day learning. You understand? Training to defend this nation. No one else is doing it. No one else gives a damn. Your pastor is soft as he is. You think he gonna defend you? He done locked the doors of the church, scared of goddamn COVID-19, and said, "Don't you even breathe in front of me no more." So you know he ain't gonna defend you if it went down. What did it say? It's popping. You understand? It's on and popping. You know he ain't nowhere popping nothing. But his little butt for Christianity. That's what he's doing. You understand? He's popping Christianity. Anything else? Oh no! Don't call him, cause he ain't coming. Keep going.
There has to be something done to everyone who was involved in this.
There has to be something done to everyone involved in this. Now, this is what I want to know: is how did this even slide? You see what I'm saying? How is everyone even there at court at these trials of 5? Nobody questioned this up. Nobody questioned a 5 and a 6-year-old being charged as a criminal because they just witnessed the fight out. They just witnessed the fight. It's what it say was criminal responsibility of another's actions. That's not even a law. You can't sit here and charge someone else with the crime just because they saw it, just because they were a witness to it. And what the hell, you want a 5 and a 6-year-old? You want them to go snitch? They ain't got the mind to you know what I'm saying, to even go do. They probably told the teacher, or they probably sit there looking like, damn, what they doing fighting for? You know what I'm saying? That's probably what happened. They probably looking like, damn. But then you want them to run and tell and report. They're kids, man. They're kids. The teacher is the one that's responsible for what goes on in their class, not the children. You can't hold the kids responsible for them not reporting the fight. But this woman did, and had these 5 and 6-year-old children, and had done it to a rate where it was 10 times higher than the whole goddamn state.
Right.
She's locking up children. And then you say ISUPK is wrong for saying that white people are the devil? You're ridiculous. Who else does this kind of stuff? Keep reading.
They created a law that wasn't even on the books in order to make that happen.
This law was not even on the books. You understand? It just sound good. The way that she worded it. It sound like it's something in their books. It sound like it's an actual law. But what I say is, why on earth didn't anyone say, hey, these people that's on trial here is, you know, they 5 and 6, right? You know they hadn't even turned 7 yet. So what is going on here? And you know everybody was involved. Everybody in the courthouse is involved. You know why? Because it's a paycheck. It's a paycheck, and guess what? They don't give a damn about destroying the life of a 5 or a 6-year-old. You think they care about destroying and traumatizing a 5 and a 6-year-old nigger? You think they care about that? You think this woman give a damn about the age of this child? Not at all. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 50.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance, man. These people that the Lord is going to send against us, this is what's in the Bible, right? This is part of the curses to where the Lord said that if we did not obey him and keep all of his laws, then we would turn around and suffer at the hands of another nation. And it's still going on right now to this day, man. Keep going.
Which shall not regard the person of the old.
They're not going to turn around and regard our old heads, our OGs, our great grandparents, great grandmothers and grandfathers. They're not going to regard the people of the old, our mothers and our fathers, our uncles and our aunts. Keep going.
Nor shew favor to the young.
Nor shew favor to the young. Who else fits this description? This white judge turned around and was arresting 5 and 6-year-old children at a rate higher, 10 times higher than the whole damn state. And you say, we're wrong. No, you're wrong. You're a slave to these people. They are your God. You understand? When God in the Bible says that they are the devil. But who do you prefer? Who do you love more? The people that has been terrorizing us since forever. I could only imagine what these 5 and 6-year-old children are going through. Do you even care? Do you Christians even give a damn? No, you do not. Because somehow in your Christian little heart, you believe that these people can change. They've had every opportunity to do so. Just leave us the hell alone. Don't oppress us anymore. If we're equal, like what they lied and said, then let us be equal. If everyone has the right to the pursuit of a life and happiness and all of that, then just let us be. If that's true. If that's the case, we should be able to walk across the streets just as well as you walk across the street. Our children should be able to fight over toys just as well as yours do. I'm sure they fight. Your kids fight or kill each other. That's what they do. You don't give your kids their allowance, they'll kill you. What's the name of them cats? The Mendez brothers? Yeah, the Mendez brothers. They murdered their parents because they wouldn't give them their goddamn allowance. That's what they do. But here our kids are just simply fighting over the damn building blocks. You understand? They're fighting over the building blocks. And you arrest them? You charge them with crimes? You actually, the school didn't even stand up and defend these kids? I could not be a teacher and let the police, first of all, I'm not even calling the principal, number one. You understand me? I'm not even calling the principal for a fight between 2 of my 5 and 6-year-old students.
Right.
I can handle that. You understand me? God damn. I can handle 2 teenagers fighting. I wouldn't even call the damn principal for that. I can break that up. You know? I could break up 2 teenagers, 16 and 17, about to fight and tear each other's head off. I could solve that problem without calling the principal, let alone calling the police. And I just cannot see how any teacher, man, you understand? And I'm saying black teacher. I ain't saying the white, because I know the white ones, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They say our children need medicine and there's something wrong with them, and you understand, they need to be in prison anyway at 5 and 6. So if it was a white teacher, I know they agreed.
Right.
And I know they let the police come right on in and take them to prison. Taking 5 and 6-year-old kids to detention centers because they were fighting over the building blocks. Me, I wouldn't let that happen. I could not turn around and let no police haul off no kids, no 5 and 6-year-olds, man, because of the building blocks. At some point, somebody got to stand up for what's right. And I know that you Christians, you don't have the balls to do it. You don't have the strength and the courage to do it. You're weak. You allow these kids to go to prison at the age 5 and 6? Now, you could very well protest for something. Here's something that you could have protested for. You could have walked up and down City Hall. You could have shouted, let freedom ring, whatever the hell y'all be doing when y'all out there. Hands up, don't arrest kids. I mean, you could have done something. You could have done something, but you know what you did? Absolutely nothing. You only go out when it's time to vote any damn way. Our people steady being murdered. I hadn't seen anybody out there, but I hadn't seen Black Lives Matter out there.
Right.
Brother just got shot the other day in Bell Fountain. You understand? I haven't seen Black Lives Matters out there talking about hands up, don't shoot. I haven't seen no protests. Wait a minute, it ain't time for Biden to get out of office yet, is it?
Right.
No, it ain't that time. It's not that time. They only wait until then, to when they try to get something going, right? And they're not gonna do a goddamn thing. And this is ridiculous, man. That these parents didn't pull together. Like, how can you just let your 5 and 6-year-old get arrested for fighting over a building block? This is ridiculous. Why didn't the teachers turn around and why didn't the black teachers walk out of the school? To hell with that goddamn job. You just called the police on some kids fighting over the building blocks, and you're still there. It's ridiculous. It's some more.
Kind, sir.
Go ahead.
Davenport, the sole Rutherford County juvenile judge, is also facing scrutiny over a filter system.
Not no scrutiny. You should just be in prison.
Right.
You're a criminal. Not facing no damn scrutiny. You should be facing 4 concrete walls. Well, 3 and the bars. You understand? You should be facing 3 concrete walls and the bars that lock you inside of it. Not facing no damn scrutiny. Go ahead.
Which allegedly allowed jail staff to determine which children to hold. Under the filter system, police would bring children they arrested straight to jail. 5
and 6-year-olds straight to jail. 5 and 6-year-olds. And then they get to decide on who stay and who go. So, wait a minute. So you were fighting over the toys, the little car. You fighting over a book. You're fighting over a building block. So you know what? Oh, we're going to turn around and take you. We're going to take you for fighting over the book because the other students need to read the books. So you're preventing the other children from reading the book. So we're going to hold you. We're going to make sure you stay. But the ones that just had a little temper tantrum, I guess we'll let you go. Like, come on, man. Like, how do you you gotta be the devil to even make up a filtering system to where you're gonna make a child a criminal? They're children, man. Children do things. Sometimes they fight. Sometimes they get mad over their little toys. Sometimes they want a toy some other kid has and they'll fight over it. Sometimes they do that. But you know something? You know who does not have any compassion on any of our people from young to old is the goddamn devil, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man. They have no compassion. This white woman said, these children that are fighting over the building blocks need to be in prison. And she went and lied, made up a law, and then had others to help her in the system of keeping children in the system and get arrested at a rate higher than 10 times in the state. And you tell me I'm wrong for calling them the devil? Damn you, man.
That's right.
You understand? And damn that. We're going to keep teaching our people that they are the devil. They need to know who their enemy is. Hey, give me that scripture before we get up out of here. Give me that last one, the Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Read it again.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
One more time.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Separate yourself from your enemy. You got to know who your enemy is. You got to know that the white man is your enemy. Who else would do such a thing to you and our little children? This is destroying the whole family. Just think about what these parents have to deal with now and what they're thinking because their 5- and 6-year-old got arrested. What do you think they feel knowing that they little babies are? A little baby. This is a little baby, 5 and 6 years old. Then got arrested and is in prison.
Right.
And is now charged as a criminal. Gonna have a felony on their record at 5 and 6. Now who's gonna fix that? You want the people in the courthouse to fix it? You want the people that handle the paperwork that they know is wrong to fix it? You want everyone that was in that court proceeding? You want them now to fix it? No, I want Christ to fix it.
That's right.
I want Christ to return. I want Christ to put our enemies in their place where they belong, in chains, in kennels like dogs. They don't need to be out free and walking around. Because look at the things that they do. Look at what they do with their freedom. They take away yours and oppress you. Oppress you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're oppressing our 5 and 6-year-old children. The Lord said that they would do it. And I'll be damned. They are doing it, boy, to such a degree. To where, guess what? They can't be matched. No other people on the planet do these kind of things to another people. Except for, and everything is white and black. Every statistic that you come up with, everything that they do is to black people. Everything white people do, let me make myself clear when I'm saying this. Everything that white people do to another people, guess what? The color people, they black. And I ain't talking about no Africans, because Africans don't call themselves black people. They don't identify as black. Only we do. And guess what? You'll never go through that stack and that list of 5 and 6-year-old children and see an African name on that list. You're never going to go through there and find that, because they don't do that to them. But they do. They do it to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians all day long. And then the rest of that scripture says to take heed to your friends. Your friends is other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Because we are hated by everybody on the planet. But we are hated the most by white people. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the show. The water to everybody for tuning in. You understand? We're gonna keep it rolling. All right? We're going to keep this truth going. Make sure you're in our classes. If anybody is in the St. Louis area and want to get down in a class, you can call 314-696-8288 or just show up. Y'all know where we at, 5261 Delmore Boulevard on the corner of Delmore and Union. All right? And you can catch us on Clubhouse. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We all over. You understand? We're on every platform, taking over with the word of God. You understand? And with that, shalom, Israel.